Do you know what some doofus told me? He said wrestling is not a beauty contest. It's about the work rate. It's about the work in the ring. I'm like, wow, man. Just imagine if Vince McMahon had that mindset. It's like people forget Vincent Kennedy McMahon, Vince McMahon, and Eric Bischoff are the only reason you people are fans of professional wrestling. He handpicked all of your favorite wrestlers. Who is your current favorite wrestler of all time? Who was the guy who pushed him? Vincent McMahon. Who's your favorite wrestler? I guarantee you Vince McMahon pushed him based on how he looks. Just imagine if looks didn't matter in pro wrestling. By that logic, right? Where will we be in wrestling if Vince McMahon had the mindset in the 1980s? If he said, hey, let me push jobbers who look like fans in the audience. Let me say that once again. What if Vince McMahon in the 1980s was pushing guys on purpose because he felt like they looked like members of the audience? Do you think wrestling will be as good or as popular as it was today? No. None of you numbskulls would be fans of this product ever. If Vince McMahon was not pushing guys like a Hogan, Savage, Andre, Warrior, if what's his name, Rick Rude, if he wasn't pushing guys who look like that, where would we be? Those guys gave their blood for this business. They made us millions of dollars. They made wrestling millions of dollars, billions, based on how they look. Look, man, when it comes to professional wrestling, looks matter. Yes, this is a beauty contest. Professional wrestling is a beauty contest. Yes, it is. Vince McMahon, he likes bodybuilders. So by that logic, it is a beauty contest because when you compete in bodybuilding shows, guess what? It is a beauty contest. People buy tickets based on how a guy looks. Listen, if you want realism, just watch the UFC. Look, when it comes to the UFC, yes, looks don't matter. It's all about the talent and the skill level. Can you beat your opponent? That's all that matters when it comes to the UFC. Looks don't matter. It's all about, are you good? Are you talented? You know why? Because those outcomes are not predetermined. When you are in a predetermined sport like professional wrestling, beauty does matter. Looks matter. Because the outcome is fake. The wrestling match outcome is fake. They have to make you believe he can lose. They have to make you believe she can lose. He can lose. Based on how he looks. Yes, skills don't matter. It's how you look. Because the match outcome is predetermined. Right? Dog, Tony Khan booked Darby Allin to beat Samoa Joe clean. Can you make that make sense? Now, look, I'm a huge fan of Darby Allin, but I'm trying to make sense of it. Are you saying Darby beat him based on skill? No. He was booked to beat him. Because wrestling is predetermined. But in real life, based on looks, hell no. Allen cannot beat Joe in real life in a real fight. Of course not. But when it comes to wrestling, it's all about looks. When it comes to realism, Darby Allin had no business beating Joe when it comes to looks and size. But it's wrestling, right? So we have to believe that can happen, that Darby can beat Joe. But to me, that was bad booking to me. But look, looks matter. What if John Cena was a fat guy? Seriously. What if John Cena was a fat guy? What if Randy Orton was a fat guy? Huh? Do you know why Randy Orton walks on water? It's because of his look. 6'5", 250, lean. With a great look. He looks like he can be in movies. Looks matter. Like, what are we talking about? Yes, this is a beauty contest, dog. Of course. Dog. When the WWF scouts talent, they focus on your look. When they scout talent out of college, they focus on how big you are. How do you look? You know why? Wrestling is predetermined. We can train you to be a believable wrestler. You don't have to be skillful. Just have a good look. It's like low-key acting. It's Hollywood. You know why? The match is already determined. The winner was picked before the bell rang. So basically, you are kind of acting. So yes, looks matter, right? You want to be drawn to a damn theater. You want to be drawn to freaking Broadway based on how these actors look. Beauty matters. It's like, wow, just imagine if Andre the Giant were to main event WrestleMania against a guy who looks like Sami Zayn. Look, at the end of the day, do you know what is the most highest viewed match in the history of pro wrestling? It was Hogan versus Andre the Giant. That's facts. Because people wanted to watch two giants who looked larger than life. Dog, people were drawn to Hulk Hogan and Rick Rude, Savage, because we did not look like them. Dog, it's called a superhero complex, right? We like superheroes because they don't look like us. That's why DC, Marvel, they sell a lot of comics. They sell tons of comics based on these heroes do not look like the average man. So that kind of attracts people to buying those comics. You want to buy stuff that, okay, Venom does not look like me. The goddamn Incredible Hulk does not look like me. So I want to see what that's about. You want to see a freak show. Freak show draws. You want to see a circus. Right? You want to see a girl who has a beard, right? The bearded lady. Nobody looks like that. Right? You want to see freaks. Looks matter. This is a beauty contest. What the hell are you talking about? If you want to watch something real, just watch boxing. Okay? How about you jerk off to the UFC? Damn, man. Wrestling is predetermined. The winner is picked, so skills don't matter. The winner is picked before the bell rang, which means Skills don't matter. You are just performing. It's a performance piece. That's it. So yes, when you see guys like a Sami Zayn, like a DB, like a KO, look, man, people are fans. Look, people are fans of them because they see themselves in those guys. They don't see themselves in Cody Rhodes. They don't see themselves in Roman Reigns, Cena, Orton. Listen, these nerds think, oh, John Cena, he's handed everything based on how he looks. Cena, Reigns, they are put in that category. Oh, Goldberg, Brock. People always hate on Brock, Goldberg, guys like that, because they feel like Vince always hands them everything. Okay, yeah, because they draw. They are proven draws, hence why Kevin Owens hasn't been a world champion since Goldberg beat him. Since Goldberg beat him, KO hasn't been a world champion since then. It makes me believe maybe that was an experiment, giving KO the world title. Look, obviously that didn't work. But the point is, looks matter in professional wrestling. See, I always defend wrestlers who look like stars. You know why? Because I relate to them. I relate to guys who got movie looks. I relate to guys who are in shape when it comes to professional wrestling. That's what I relate to. I relate to guys who somewhat look like me. So I kind of get it with these damn neckbeards. How they would rather cheer CM Junk over John Cena. I don't get it. I don't get it. They would rather cheer DB over Dave Batista. I don't get it. Dog, I've been a fan of Dave Batista ever since he was with Devon Dudley. That's a long time ago. I was a kid, and yet I was drawn to Dave Batista because he did not look like me as a kid, but to me, he was a superhero. Dave was a freak show. I'm like, man, he is a monster. Who is this guy? So it's like, look, I'm drawn to guys who can be a damn freak show. I don't like guys who look like the average man at Starbucks. That's weird. That's stupid. That's not what this business was made of. The 1980s, dog, everybody was over 220 and up when it comes to their weight. Everybody was big, strong, great look. This business was not made with cruiserweights. This business was not made for guys who look like Uber drivers. It's like, what are we doing here? Look, maybe that's why this business is half dead. Pushing guys who should be driving Ubers, right? Looks matter. Sami Zayn versus Adam Coleslaw is not gonna headline WrestleMania. Reigns, Cody Rhodes, that's gonna headline WrestleMania and attract casuals who don't watch the product. But they know Rhodes, they know his father, so that's gonna draw some eyes. Common sense. It's all about selling tickets. Who is gonna draw people to the box office on these posters? It's all about brochures, posters. That's what brings people to the damn dance, man. This is a beauty contest. What are you talking about? You gotta sell tickets. So yes, it is a beauty contest, right? People from the WWF, they always recruit guys and girls who have a great look, not based on, oh, how many flips and dives and kicks can you do? You serious? No. This is a beauty contest. How do you look? It's not about your skill. They are playing characters that don't exist in real life. Right, huh? So, to make a long story short, it's going to be Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Just get that through your damn head. Cody is going to draw some eyes to WrestleMania. He helped build AEW. So by that logic, Cody is a draw. He helped build a company that you watch. So yes, it's going to be Rhodes, Roman, WrestleMania, main event. Get over it. Looks matter when it comes to the World Wrestling Federation. I'm done.